It's a bit awkward. I'm not ready yet. I've still got something to put on. My Spanx. For my terribly fat lower regions. I'm joking, of course. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, Craig. This lighting looks as scary as the old studio. Yes, it does. Am I here, or am I merely just interference from your cell phone? Already? Well, that's all the time we've got for the beginning. We'll be back with the usual crap.
Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Denny's. America's Diner is always open. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's enough, really, that's enough. Thanks, everybody. That was really, really top-notch entertaining value for me. And now I'll return the favor. No, I won't. Very nice audience tonight. They were a very attractive studio audience. No, see, no, I said that, and now you've ruined it because you're like, yes, we are attractive, yeah. They're a very big-headed studio audience. You think you're great. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, indeed, it is. It's a great day. It's a great day if you're a snitch, a rat. Because, well, no, it is because the publisher Larry Flint has offered $1 million to anyone who comes up with Mitt Romney's old tax returns. Mitt's a bit nervous. He doesn't know what information's out there. Plus, he's worried he won't be able to turn down making a quick $1 million. I thought that was quite clever. You don't think that's clever?
Yeah,
I thought that was clever.
Timely and political. Very good.
Yeah, it's like a regular late night show.
You said it, bud.
Thanks, gay robot skeleton. Earlier tonight was the battle of the big music competition shows. On NBC, you had The Voice. They had The Voice with that sexy lady, what's her name, Adam Levine. And then on the same time, on Fox, you got the season premiere of Simon Cowell's X Factor. Two very similar shows, both on at the same time. There hasn't been a matchup like this since last month, when the political conventions were on against Honey Boo Boo. This is big. You like the Honey Boo Boo? Dong ding dong, small ding dong, Honey Boo Boo. 25. The Voice wasn't originally supposed to be on tonight, but last week NBC decided to move it opposite the X Factor, and they had a very good reason. The reason was to piss off Simon Cowell. And apparently it worked. Simon is angry. He's very angry. He's angrier than Clint Eastwood is at an empty chair. He is very angry. Simon Sowell, I call him Sowell. Simon Sowell, he's a pig. Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell said, and this is a direct quote, he said, "I thought there was a gentleman's agreement." And I'm like, gentleman's agreement? In television? You should know by now there are no gentlemen in television. Although I think one of those Real Housewives in Beverly Hills, they used to be a gentleman at one point. Now, Simon Cowell is known for his competition shows. How could he be against any real-life competition? Simon being against competition is like Prince Harry being against ginger balls. Be who you are, Simon. Anyway, I don't think anything will keep Simon Cowell off TV. He says his favourite thing in the world is discovering new talent. And his least favourite thing, do you know what it is? Being mistaken for Judi Dench. That's true. You got a recent picture of Simon Cowell? There he is. Look at that. That doesn't make sense. Really? That's what gets the applause break? Anyway, Simon Cowell makes a very entertaining judge, but I hate the idea that every competition now has to have an English dude. I don't like watching judgmental English people being mean to struggling performers. If I wanted to see that, I'd have stayed in Britain. But The Voice doesn't have an English judge, I'll give him credit for that. But they do have a judge who's a Bond villain in reality. They are, yeah, look at this, look. CeeLo on The Voice. Show me that again. Look at that. That is a Bond villain. You usually hear Sean Connery saying, "So you expect me to talk, CeeLo?" "No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to sing." Anyway, besides Simon, the other returning X Factor judge is L.A. Reid. He's a music producer and kind of my hero. Why? I'll tell you why. He's the man who discovered Justin Bieber. It's true, he was walking through Canada when he found Justin under a toadstool. He was sitting on a pot of maple syrup at the end of a rainbow. And if you capture him, you can get 3 wishes, right?
Yeah.
What would you be your wish if you captured Justin Bieber?
Can't say any of them on the air.
The new X Factor judges are Britney Spears and Demi Lovato. Now, I don't know much about Demi Lovato other than she's the ex-girlfriend of Joe Jonas, and her birthday's August the 20th. She has a mole on her arm, and her dog's name is Oliver. Demi Lovato got her start as one of the kids in Barney. I wonder what it's like working every day with a dinosaur that won't stop talking. I'll have to ask Kelly Ripa. You see what I did?
Yeah.
You see, that was a joke.
Yeah.
It was a Regis joke right there.
Timely and political.
Timely and political. Simon Cowell has hinted that the X Factor might be getting a new host this year. None other than Khloe Kardashian. I'm like, yeah. I agree with you, strangely attractive but big-headed studio audience. Like, oh, I know. But I think Khloe would have a great chemistry with Simon because she's developing the same face as her, you know, he's developing. You know who I'm talking about. What the hell? Simon Cowell. Who am I talking about?
Use your words, Craig.
All right. I think Khloe Kardashian would have great chemistry with Simon Cowell because he's developing the same face as her stepdad. Oh, really? No, wait. Oh, no. Is that, do you like me now? Oh, yeah. Hey, hi, everybody. Oh, that's your secret studio audience. You've all had plastic surgery, you vain bastards. Yes, we have. Craig, we are enjoying what's going on in the show. We're just not capable of showing it. Some people are calling the X Factor a rip-off of American Idol, and these people are called correct. There's too many of these singing shows now. You get X Factor, American Idol, The Voice, Sing Sing, you fat bastard. I didn't know I was pregnant because I was singing. You get any?
CSI Wanna Sing.
Not bad, yeah, all right. Ice Road Karaoke Truckers.
How I Met Your Mamma Mia.
Nice. Extreme Throat Makeover.
Queer Eye for the Singing Guy.
Not bad, all right. Let's make a squeal.
So you think you can holler?
That's it.
No, I'm asking you. So
No,
you
no,
think you can holler?
I don't think anything, man. I'm just trying to get through. I wish I had Mitt Romney's tax returns, then I wouldn't need to be here. What? Did you just laugh there because I looked at you?
Yeah.
Or were you laughing at me?
No, no, no. I'm laughing with you, man. Laughing with you.
You want to do the thing?
Sure, I'd love to.
All right. Then.
We'll be right back with more of Craig Ferguson's out-of-control menagerie of singing freaks and inanimate objects after this.
Show tonight where 90% of the audience have had plastic surgery in the past 10 to 15 minutes.
That's true. Major, major work.
Would you ever have plastic surgery?
How dare you?
You see what I did?
Yeah, I see what you...
I asked you a question.
Yeah.
Which would be impossible for you to... Well, you could have plastic surgery. You could put some plastic on top of your bones.
I'd never thought about it.
Yeah, you could be reconstructed to look like a dude.
No, I don't think
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. You just put skin on it. Could be like Mission Impossible. You know, you put skin on top, and you'd look like a very thin dude.
Could I look like Justin Bieber?
No. You couldn't look like Justin. You're hideous.
The hell, man?
That was a bit.
Jeez, man.
That was a bit tough. Was that? I was a bit tough on you.
Going right for the throat there.
Yeah, I did. I called you hideous. I don't mean you're hideous. You're adorable, in a hideous way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
It's Street Mail time, brought to you by Simon Sowell's Pork Rinds.
Play the thing.
Tweets will set you free. Try Serotonin. Twitter. Tweet the night with me. Check the tweets. And also email.
From Sally in Greenville, South Carolina. You ever been down there in South Carolina? You like it down there? What do you like about South Greenville, Carolina?
It's beautiful. What?
Have you ever been there?
Sure I have.
Greenville?
Oh, yeah.
What do you do when you're there?
I'd like to go swimming and throw some beads.
I don't know why you even bother traveling around. Everywhere you go swimming and have beads. You might as well just stay home and do that here.
No, like to mark my territory.
Do you know how I mark my territory?
Please tell me.
You know. You know.
You just did it right now.
Yeah, I'm finished. All right. Sally in Greenville says, hi there, Craig and Jeff. Hi, Sally. Say hi to Sally.
Hey, Sally.
Hey, Sally.
Hey.
I dressed my sons in tacky clothes for their picture day at school. Am I a horrible mother? Yes! Yes, you are a horrible... What a terrible thing to do. Isn't that awful?
Oh, who would dress someone in tacky clothes like that?
Wait a minute. We're both dressed kind of... Well, you.
You look hideous.
This is from James and Ellen in North Carolina. You ever been there?
Oh, yeah, love it up north.
You like it up north? I thought you liked it down south. Hi there, Craig and Jeff. With your new set, why do you still ask who's at the door when clearly we can see it's Secretariat? It might not be Secretariat. It might be a midget come to visit.
Yeah.
Right?
Someone else could, yes.
Who's that at the door? Oh, it is Secretariat. This is from Christine in New York. You ever been to New York? You like
Oh,
it
I
there?
love it there.
I love
Big
New York
Apple.
City. The smell of pee and pizza.
Oh, yeah.
That's a beautiful smell, isn't it?
Pee-pee
it
and
makes
pizza.
me it makes me hungry and disgusted at the same time. I'm like, that's disgusting. I really. Dear Craig, I'm going to Radio City on October the 6th. Oh, that's because I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Jeff and Secretariat will be making an appearance. It's under negotiation.
The hell's that mean, man?
Well, look, I want to take you to New York to the Radio City show, but the problem is your cord is only 12 foot, and I don't want to unplug you and lose all the data.
The hell kind of BS are you on about, man?
Well, I'm not taking Secretariat, that's for sure. That's like, you can fit in a case. That's another 2 seats on the plane. You need to get 2 seats for a horse. It's rules. Finally, this is from Rick in Tampa, Florida. I don't know if you can tell, but Rick's a cockatoo. You see that?
Uh-huh.
Dear Craig, whatever happened to your vampire monkey idea? Will it be a new TV show this fall? If so, what channel? Oh, yeah, that was another idea, but that was the idea we had before CSI Glee, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Vampire monkeys. Because, you know, who doesn't love monkeys? Nobody. And vampires are the hot thing. So vampire monkeys...
It's a great combo.
A great combo. You got the picture of the vampire monkey? Yeah, look at that, yeah. See that picture? That's the picture I use for my avatar on the Tweety. Show it again. So, because that is actually me before makeup.
Yeah, I know.
Show it again. Can you slide it in so that it was like just me and the monk together? Is that possible? I've seen it done on other shows. It must be possible. Can you actually do that? You can? Well, do it then. Don't just leave up the picture of the damn monkey. Right, can you slide it in from one side to the other? Can you? Come on, do it. Where is it? No, you can't. You can't do it, can you? Look, just tell me. Just tell. Oh, here. Oh. Oh, there it is. That there. Wow, that's awesome. We'll be right back, everybody. All right, that's enough, everybody. I thought it was tennis stars they were dressed up as, but it wasn't. It was badminton. Badminton's the one where they use... What's that thing they hit backwards and forwards in badminton?
Is that the shuttlecock?
Shuttlecock, that's it. That's what it's called. My first guest tonight is a very beautiful actress. She's in a new film about Cherry, which is in theatres September the 21st. Please welcome the adorable Heather Graham, everybody. Welcome, Heather. You look sensational.
I dressed up for you.
If this, I'm. You look. I
Sweetie,
mean, really.
Thanks for making a lady feel good.
Well, thanks for making a gentleman feel young again.
Wait, I heard you just had a baby.
Yes, a couple of years ago. Why would that spring to mind, though?
Because you're young. You just had a baby.
Oh no, you can have them very old now. And all I have. Well, I don't have to do much.
That's true.
Just trying to remember what I did have to do. I remember. You do look very nice, though. I like your everything's it's all going on. You're very glamorous.
He's so cute. I gotta dress up for him.
Yeah, no. Well, thanks. It's great. Do you like the new studio?
Yeah, I mean, it looks great. To be honest, I don't notice the difference. I'm sorry. It looks the same.
No, I think
Okay.
it's very similar to the one before.
It looks great.
But it's bigger, and
yeah.
we've got a rhino.
Uh-huh. That's awesome.
It's not a real rhino. Don't worry.
Jeff.
Jeff. Oh, you
Yeah,
must remember
yeah.
Jeff.
Hey,
yeah.
what's going on, girl?
Knock it off, Jeff.
Mama.
Heather Graves, shut up, man.
Mama.
I'm talking to her.
Mama.
I don't know what he's saying. He's mumbling. Tell me about the film.
Okay, so I'm in this film about
That's
Jerry.
great. So you're
That's it, I'm good.
that sounds fantastic. What happens in the film? It's about cherries.
It's about some cherries. I eat cherries, and it's about that.
I'd watch that.
No.
I would.
It's not.
Does it slow down? Do you just kind of like?
Oh, that's sweet. No, that's sweet. No, it's about a girl who gets in the porn world, and I play a lesbian porno director.
I'm in. I am in.
It's like, it's a family film, you know?
Is it a family film?
No, it's not.
Does it? So you play a lesbian?
I
Is
play
it
a
lesbian porn you direct, or you're a lesbian who directs porn? I know
Probably
probably.
both, you
Well,
know,
see,
yeah.
the distinction is very important to me.
Yeah. I'm a lesbian who directs porn, which
Right.
is probably sometimes lesbian porn.
Right.
Okay.
Have you ever seen any pornography?
I might have seen some, yeah. I think so.
Did you see any in research for this role?
Yeah, I did actually, because we shot it on a stage where they were shooting real porn.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Where is that?
But you know what? It was weird. I think it was all right, it's this website, but they do like darker stuff. So I'm like into
They do dark stuff on the internet? I can hardly believe this is true,
It's
Heather.
too dark for me, but
Right.
but it's called kink. It's kink.
No, you can't say the
But
name
you
of
may
that.
oh,
No, you can't
you
say
just
it.
asked me.
No, I know I
Okay,
asked you,
all
but
right.
I
I don't know.
but I heard him over there going, No, you can't say the
Okay.
name of
Okay.
that, wherever
Okay,
that
so-
was. Yeah, don't worry
Okay,
about it, though.
okay.
I will go to it, though,
Yeah.
and so will all of them. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
but the thing is about directing, like if
Yeah.
you're a director of porn,
Yeah, yeah.
I always assumed the director, with the exception of this show, was the person that pointed the camera where it should be pointed. I would imagine in porn it's fairly obvious where you should put the camera.
I guess there's options, you know. You would have some options of what to do.
Not if you're Scottish. There's one way. Do you have to do any nudity in the film?
No. I do have a scene where there's a lesbian sex scene, but I don't do nudity.
Could you
But
say
the
that
other
again?
girl
Can you
does
say that
it
again a little slower and leave out the bit about you don't do nudity?
That's funny.
Was that cute?
Okay. Well, and I'm in this film that's at the Toronto. It was just at the Toronto Film Festival. It's getting all these.
That's
good
in Canada.
reviews. So that's in. We don't care about that, right?
No, I
Canada.
care deeply
Okay,
about
yeah.
Canada. Justin Bieber's from Canada.
And I just worked on a movie with his girlfriend, and I got to meet him.
Demi Lovato?
No,
Who's his girlfriend?
Selena Gomez.
Oh, right. I knew it was
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I actually didn't recognize him because he didn't have that hair. I guess he cut his hair.
No, he cut his hair off.
Yeah,
It's a little short and like that now.
Yeah.
I think he got the idea from me. He's like, how can I look like a creepy older guy?
No, you have great hair.
Oh, well,
Your
it's
hair
mine.
looks really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
That looks good.
Well, so listen, what else have you been doing? You have a nice summer?
Well, I went on a yoga retreat. I'm obsessed with yoga.
Wow.
So for me, fun is going on to a beach somewhere and doing yoga for like 3 hours a day. Sometimes I'll even do yoga for 5 hours a day.
Is it like sting yoga? Like with sex involved or just regular?
There's lots of lesbian porno sex on the yoga retreat.
I think I should do more yoga. I'm feeling a bit stiff.
There was no sex on the yoga retreat, just yoga and the ocean. It was so beautiful and like healthy food.
Enya
and
music? I imagine a
guacamole.
lot of Enya music. Was there a lot of Enya?
No, there was no Enya.
No Enya music? How can
No.
you do a yoga without?
You're right, it would have been good.
Yeah.
You're right.
Do you enjoy the work of Enya?
I kind of do, yeah. I could get into it.
Okay,
Like if you're getting a massage and you heard Enya.
Right, exactly.
like,
That's when
oh,
you
this
hear it.
is-
You're like, oh, this is transporting me to the
Yeah.
Orinoco flow.
Do you have something against Enya?
No, not at all. I've actually got the same birthday as Enya and Bob Saget.
That's cool.
Yeah, the three of us get together once a year.
Wow. I have the same birthday as Oprah and Chekhov.
Chekhov and
Yeah.
Oprah have the same birthday as
As
you?
me, yeah.
Wow.
That's kinda cool.
That's a good kind of... You don't meet up with him, though.
We don't hang out that much.
Well, Chekhov is unavailable.
He's dead,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you ever been to Russia?
I've been to St. Petersburg.
Me too. Isn't
Yeah,
it
isn't it
great?
cool? It's really
oh, it's
cool.
fantastic. What a
Yeah.
fantastic city, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
I
it's
loved
really
it.
cool.
I think just about every building I saw there looks like a wedding cake.
Well, some of them are really communisty, though, don't you think? But
Yeah,
then some
yeah.
of the palaces are so beautiful. And then I went to where Dostoevsky lived. I went there.
Really? Are you a fan of Dostoevsky?
I've read his books, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I am such an idiot. I think I judged you very harshly in the wrong direction.
You did?
Yeah, I'd like to apologize.
Oh, well, how did you judge me?
Well, I just didn't have you down for Dostoevsky. I'm guessing I was, wrong. I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, see, you haven't read it, though, right?
A little bit.
You've read it?
Well, Dostoevsky? Yeah. Crime and Punishment? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it about?
It's about a guy.
Yeah.
It's called Raskolnikov. He's bad. But he was the first kind of anti-hero, though, wasn't he?
I mean,
in
I think his
literature.
books are kind of funny in a dark way. They have humor, don't you think?
Depends what kind of website you like to go on. Yeah, no, they do. All Russian
yeah.
right now. Chekhov said that whenever they translated his work, they took out all the jokes. Which I think is true, because anytime I've seen Chekhov, I'm like, this isn't funny at all. But I'm sure there are. Russian people are very vibrant, funny
Yeah,
people.
in like a depressing way, it's funny, you know?
I like that, though, depressing, funny. Well, as you can tell, it's depressing, but every now
You
and
seem
then.
to be into animals and like dead things. What is that all about?
I don't know. I was thinking about it because we got when we moved in, the rhino head was there.
Okay.
And it spoke the other night. I don't know if it speaks now.
I was taught to speak only when spoken to.
Yeah, well,
awesome.
yeah, no, I don't know. It's a little too pee-wee for me. It's getting a little...
You have funny pictures up there.
Yeah, we got a bunch of... We got a picture of Betty White, Tom, and then there's Justin Bieber there, but that broke. And then Paul McCartney, another one of Paul McCartney.
There's Angela Lansbury.
Yeah, and then there's... and then there's Prince Charles with Kathy Griffin. I don't really know why that's there.
Cool.
And yeah, it's all right. I'll take your photograph and put it up there if you want.
Okay.
But you don't do nudity. Listen, we're out of time. Do you want an apple?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
All right.
Okay, I have two.
Okay.
Be careful. You have to choose which one.
That one.
Are you sure?
Yes. Oh, thank
All
you.
right.
All right.
All right. Heather Graham, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I've got some apple in my teeth. How'd you get apple out of your teeth?
I got a guy named Jose.
No. My next guest is an author and Time magazine columnist. He's very lovely. He smells a bit like biscuits, but he's very, very pleasant. I made up the thing about biscuits. He doesn't smell pleasant at all. He smells all right, I guess. I feel I've painted myself into a corner here. Please welcome Joel Stein, everybody. Joel Stein. Welcome, Joel.
Thank you.
It's good to see you. Gosh, I'm sorry for saying you smelled like biscuits. I just said it in the spur of the moment.
I think that sounds lovely, smelling like biscuits.
Well,
right?
yeah, but you don't really
It's a
smell
little
like...
feminine to smell like biscuits, don't you think?
Well, it depends what kind of biscuit.
It's like a stripper smell, like that vanilla, biscuity kind of...
Whoa!
What?
What kind of strippers are we talking about, college?
Southern.
Southern strippers? Smell
Biscuity.
like... Oh, biscuity. Biscuits and gravy?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of nice. Have you spent a lot of time in strip clubs in the South?
It's one of the only strip clubs I've ever been to is in the South.
Really? Which one?
Well, you can't say porn sites. Can I say strip clubs? What are your rules?
Can you say the name of the strip club? Yeah, you can say it.
Why can you say strip clubs and not porn sites?
Because fewer people can get to the strip club in a hurry.
TV is complicated.
TV is complicated.
I went to Mons Venus in Tampa.
I've been there. That's a great club. No, that's a great
It's one of the only ones I've ever been to.
Never been there.
You haven't?
No.
It's one of the most famous clubs in the nation.
What's it called?
Mons Venus.
Mons Venus?
It's in Tampa. I went with my lovely wife, Cassandra. And
I smell a rat.
yeah, it's the thing that freaked me out was they get completely naked and they force you to touch them, which I didn't know. I feel like I've upset the handsome audience that you have here.
No, I upset them during the monologue. They haven't been the same since. It's fine. Wait, why were you going to the strip club with your
Because
wife?
there's so little to do in Tampa. Everyone told us to go to a steakhouse, which I probably can't mention, and this strip club that I can mention.
Well, why can't you mention the steakhouse?
I don't know your rules. You seem to have
Can you mention the name of the steakhouse? Yeah, you can.
Burns Steakhouse.
Like the Scottish poet Robert Burns?
No, B-E-R-N-S.
Oh, right. Have you read any of Robert Burns?
I have.
Oh, it's very good.
I've been to a wedding in Scotland where they read some Robert Burns, and then we ate haggis, and people were...
That's where I'm from, where people do that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
You don't hide it well.
What are you talking about? I sound completely American. You think I sound very Scottish?
We're all American, no matter where we're from, right?
Well, no, if we're from Sweden. You ever been to Sweden?
I've never been to Sweden. I've always wanted to go to Sweden.
It's pretty nice, actually.
It is, right?
Yeah.
The strip clubs, I heard, are cool.
I don't know about that. I'm not one of them strip club aficionados like you.
I'm not either.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you kind of are a little bit.
No, I've only been to like 4 or 5. They're all...
4 or 5? Do you go to Vegas? You and Cassandra go to Vegas and go around the clubs?
I've never been to... Well, it's not true. I've been to a strip club in Vegas. It was for...
I don't know. I can't believe I'm hearing this about you. I know you for a long time. I've never
I'm not
thought
a
of you as a
strip club guy.
You're sounding an awful lot like a strip club guy tonight.
I feel like you painted me into a corner with the biscuits and the strip club.
I know it went off in a weird tangent, and now you're like the creepy biscuit strip club guy.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's start again.
It was for an article. I was writing a cover story for Time magazine.
That's great. That sounds a bit
about how Vegas wasn't just for like, they tried to be for families for a while, then they went back to being real Vegas.
Right.
And so I had to go do real Vegas things, and one of them was a strip club.
Strip club, yeah. What is it now? Because I'm going there this weekend. Is it families or is
They're
it?
just desperate. Things are bad.
Is that why I've been
Things are-
invited to go and perform in Vegas? We'll take anybody. That guy, fine, bring him in.
I hope you're not expecting to make a lot of money this weekend.
Well, I don't gamble.
No, I mean, you may not get paid by your hotel, your casino.
Well,
They're in trouble.
Then I'm not going. Really, it's that bad?
Yeah, things are bad.
Really?
Yeah.
When were you last there?
I was last there probably in March.
Well, I think it's probably picked up since then.
No, things are fine now. You'll be good. Yeah.
Also, the thing about Vegas is, it's your patriotic duty as an American to go there and lose money. I mean, that's what gets the economy back on track.
It's the most American city in our country. If you want to understand our country, you must go to Vegas.
Well, but yeah, it's got all sorts of other countries there. You got France, you got ancient Egypt, you got Venice, you've got what else? You got
That's what
ancient
our country is.
ancient
It's a melting
England.
pot.
Oh, I guess. Yeah,
Right? It's a melting pot of like knights in armor,
Right.
And Paris, and
Treasure Island.
Treasure
It's
Island,
got
that was a big part of the American-
and then the Mirage of
Mirage.
Yeah, the famous Mirage people who came to America. Are you a gambler? Are you a degenerate gambler?
I'm not. No,
Okay.
just a strip club guy.
All right. Okay. So
Yeah, I don't have time. I have to hit the strip clubs and.
Oh, come on.
I know. I feel awful about this.
What have you been writing recently? What are you doing?
I went to both conventions.
Oh,
The Republican
how was that?
These
Are you very political? Are you very...
No, but I work for Time magazine, so I have to pretend.
Right.
So they bring me to the conventions, and I have to find like interesting stories, which is hard because there's a million journalists and nothing going on.
Right.
So I went to the Huffington Post had their own spa. There's so much free.
Wow,
There's
really?
so much free stuff.
They have your own spa?
They had built their own spa at both conventions, like a full-on spa with like a makeup person and a masseuse and yoga classes.
Who's this for? Was Heather Graham there?
No. I once wrote a cover story for Time that Heather Graham was on the cover for.
Really? What
About
was-
meditation.
Really?
Yeah. And
She's a big Dostoevsky fan. I feel such a fool.
she knew a lot. Yeah.
She knew a lot, man.
She put you in
'cause
your
I
place.
said Raskolnikov, and she
Yeah.
knew what I was talking about. I could tell. Man.
But yeah, so I went to the Huffington Post spa, and I convinced Ariana Huffington to give me a massage. With like a shirtless massage with oil. It's on the internet.
What the hell's this?
This is,
What's that? Man, the liberal elite in the media are really living it up. What the hell is this?
that was me showing how lotion comes out.
I was like, so Ariana Huffington says it rubs the lotion on its skin, and you rub the lotion on your skin,
Well,
and
she
then
does the rubbing.
She rubs. You got a massage from Ariana Huffington?
That's what I'm saying.
Are we talking full? Hey, it's been a great. You know,
What kind of massage places do you go to?
I go to massage places where they play Enya, and did Ariana Huffington play Enya as she gave you a massage?
It was soft music. I don't know exactly. If it
How
was
the hell did this happen? This doesn't make any sense to me.
This is what goes on at conventions. People don't talk about this. They talk about Clint Eastwood and the speeches, but this is the real stuff that goes on. This is how
What
politics
advantage is there, with the greatest deal of respect, what advantage is there for Ariana Huffington to give you a massage at a convention? So you write good things about her. Oh,
It's a dirty, dirty business.
man. And that's how you mark your territory.
Well, I think that may be how she marks her territory. Right.
You want an apple? We're done.
You know,
I'm not trying to sway your opinion. You can take the apple and walk away. I'm not trying to, get you to write good things about me by giving you an apple.
last time I was here, you gave me like $50 in quarters. And now,
Yeah, we had to cut back because we moved into the big studio. I got $7.50 in nickels.
take the apple.
Even over $7.50.
I'll take the nickels. You're right. I wasn't.
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah. But what are you going to do with the nickels?
What do you do with nickels nowadays?
I don't know.
Rainy days.
I don't know. That's why I have them. Feel the weight of that. It's like Ariana Huffington right there.
You say that. She's a lovely woman.
Of course she's a lovely woman if she gives you a massage. She's never given me a massage. I'd probably like her more if she gave me a bit of a rub.
For $7.50 in nickels, you might be able to get one.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. What am I supposed to do with the nickels?
Just keep them. We're going to have a commercial break now.
All right. Thank
Joel Stein, everybody!
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
See, this is what I'm reading.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? Can you read it?
It's a book by Joel.
Joel Stein. Joel Stein, yeah.
Me.
He was just on. He wrote this book, right, which we forgot to talk about. And in this book, he did all these manly things to try and be manly. He survived the outdoors, rescuing people, engaging in competition, bonding with other men, using machines, taming animals, etc., etc. And not one of these manly chapters did he interview celebrities. Which I think, as you know, is the manliest calling a man can have.
Clearly.
Yeah, that's what makes you a man. That's what makes you a man like me, Mario Lopez.
I think also the fact that you mark your territory.
Oh yeah, that definitely makes you a man.
Yeah. Yours smells like pee-pee and pizza.
Yes, Jeff? Yes, it does. Good night, everybody.